Shout out to you, Keenan Lambert. I seen that. Shout out to you with checking the fact. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw
No,
that
no.
one. Yeah,
So
I
what
did.
that
I did.
too? The chick was talking about that kept following checking the fact around
Right.
to ask for money. That was you. You was the YouTuber. She was saying.
Yes. Yeah, that was me. Of course. Of course. Now, let me explain something about that young lady. Okay. All right. That lady has a drug problem, right? But it seems like she's trying to do other things to earn money. Now, I understood that when I met her, so she filmed a little short segment for me, maybe about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and she earned that $10. I mean, from that little video there, I earned thousands of dollars. So she did great work for me.
Right.
Right. But it seemed like at the time she was annoying the hell out of Check because he's trying to give a little story. So I understand that piece of it too.
Yeah, she was annoying as hell. And subscribe to my guy Keenan Lambert's channel right there, blessing us with his presence. That was in Cuba. I think I said Costa Rica. I think Cuba. Yeah, Cuba. She was annoying, checking effect in Cuba, and kept following him. And she kept saying the big black guy, the Negro guy. Only she know, and people were like, "That's Keenan, Keenan, Keenan." So you gave it $10, and it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? But now you see what's going on out there in the Sioux. Do you have any interest in the Sosua or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So I've been to Sosua once, and
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you. I hated it. I hated it. Yeah, I feel like the women there are a little bit obsessive, right? I prefer them being a part of the scenery, not everything.
They were a little aggressive and excessive for the money, right? It was just all money, too aggressive for the money.
Right.
Like I guess like the girl from Cuba that you ran into. Without the drugs, you know.
It felt different though. In Sosua, it's kind of like they're running down on you, they're grabbing you, they're doing all different things. With her, she's just being verbal, like, "Hey, let me interview and make some money," that type of thing, right? Versus these girls in Sosua, which are grabbing you up, harassing you, trying to get some money out of you, trying to knock money out of you in certain ways, right?
Yeah, and so did you see this coming? Like, you probably was wondering back in the days, man, how can this continue to go on out here the way it is, right? You like, obviously one day they're going to crack down on this.
I spoke to a gentleman at a hotel, and he told me, he was like, "Hey, this has been going on in Sosua for years." So I never thought that it would actually come to this, to be honest with you, because I mean, DR has other towns in the immediate area that are somewhat developed, that are tourist, that are family friendly, right? So for them to crack down on Sosua, something else is going on. I feel like maybe the moral police have become in prominent positions in the DR government. So maybe that's going on right now. I don't know.
Well, the construction of the new hotels on the beach.
Right.
The eyesore to have the working girls, running around like that, scantily clad. So yeah, but there is a hint of some moral police also, because the president of Dominican Republic, the wife, made a statement also on the situation of the raids and stuff though. So there is some morality police coming into it also, Keenan.
Mm-hmm. Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm apologize. I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, ask a question. No, I'm good.
Now, okay. So say Sosua becomes a sanitized place, kind of like, I mean, you can't call Punta Cana sanitized, but it's different, right? Yeah. Say Sosua becomes that. Do you think that you would go back?
But even Panama is kind of sanitized, right? I believe Jaco Beach is kind of sanitized also.
Right.
That's Sosua with girls out 24/7. So, man, all right. But when you make friends out there, which I have made, acquaintances over the years. Now, I would say this: it might be not my first option to go back out there in that aspect, unless I was going out there to stay like just a long time, for like let's say 3 weeks or a month out there, just to get into New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And workout is easy to get to the gyms over there. It's walkable. It's a walkable area.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be like something for like 2 or 3 days. It'll be if I'm going to the DR and I was like, you know what, what's a cheap enough area to hang out in and for the month, whatever. Yeah, I do Sosua. I do Sosua again, for the month. Because like I said, it got my amenities. It got my gyms. It got multiple gyms out there. It got the food. It got the beach. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay.
But it had to be long term. I wouldn't go out there just for like 3 to 4 days or what like that.
It's interesting that you say that. Maybe they made that calculation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't Punta Cana either. Punta Cana is, in a situation, people say just for couples and stuff like that, mainly and stuff like that. But I stayed in Punta Cana for a month, one time, and then like another 3 weeks another time. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed myself in Punta Cana. Yeah.
Now, what about Havana now?
I've never been to Havana, Cuba. Now, the thing about Havana, Cuba, from your videos, now I do see the landscape. Keenan Lambert, subscribe to Keenan Lambert channel. I would love to see the history of it. It's like going into a time capsule, to going back to the 60s, right? 50s, see the old time cars and stuff like that. I would love to go. My only apprehension now, I did see, I do have, there is ATM machines there, but not a lot. They're very scarce. So you would want to carry a lot of cash, right? And I'm a live streamer guy, so I would want to go live, and that'd be frustrating with the lack of Wi-Fi. I would just have to film and do an upload like you do. You know what I'm saying? And just like do a vlog type stuff. But I would like to go to Cuba one day. Definitely, 100%. I would love to go to Cuba. Yeah.
I think you'd enjoy it short term, but it's definitely not a 3 week to a month trip. Not at all.
Not at all. Why is that?
All the inconveniences, to be honest with you. Sure, you'll be able to find your fitness places. You'll be able to, have excellent nightlife, get cheap beer, right? But again, as you mentioned, right?
I might stay 3 weeks. I might stay. Now that I rethink about it, might stay 3 weeks. Or need some cheap beer.
Right. the Wi-Fi, the infrastructure, the public water is compromised. The diarrhea that comes along with the protein, like it's rough. It's rough.
It's rough.
It is, for sure.
Man, it's rough. Were you able to meet, like, how about the language barrier? Are there some decent English speaking people out there, enough of them out there for you? Or
I would say the majority of people that speak English, you want to stay away from them. They learned English for the purpose of scamming, or knocking money out of you in certain ways.
Gotta know how to move, and that's right. That's good. This is good that you came up and said that. You know what I'm saying? Some people might not be aware of that. So when you pretty much use a translator, and the main language is Spanish, right?
Yeah, the main language is Spanish. I can speak Spanish. All right, so I'm able to get around and talk to people and find out information, no problem. But for tourists that are coming in, they're very easily played if you don't speak some Spanish.
Yeah, guys. So if you are going there in he subbed up to Keenan, sub up party to Keenan Lambert channel, man, blessing us with his presence. You know what I'm saying? Keenan about to hit 40,000 subscribers strong. Got some great Panama videos, great Cuba videos, viral. You know what I'm saying? And he's been to Sosua before, so he has some knowledge on that.
I'm looking at Ireland right now. I'm thinking I might go back to Portugal. I saw a cheap flight to Spain, a round trip out of JFK. I might run on that. And then there's Guatemala. Guatemala is a vibe, and they like brothers out there. So I might make that move. Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as Panama, now people always talk about Panama. So, what did you enjoy better? So, I guess you would say you enjoyed Panama overall over Cuba.
Oh, there's been individuals asking me that same question, and I'm still gonna say that I have a better time in Cuba.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at You look at the accommodation that you're getting in Panama, you'd say, okay, Panama's better. You look at the infrastructure, Panama. You say the nightlife experience, maybe Panama, but there's something about Cuba that makes it weird and different and quirky that, you know, that it has my heart in a way that Panama would never.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, you know, because I do see the poverty out there. Let's say like the trash on the streets and stuff. But like I
Mhm.
was saying, like people were saying about Sosua, it's like, well, I do know it was underdeveloped, but sometimes you you can like that. You can fall in love with that. You know what I'm saying? And you
Mhm.
get used to
Mhm.
it, and it's different. You know what I'm saying? It won't
Mhm.
be that big of a problem, and you could just fall in love with that. And then in
Right.
the back of your head, you're like, you know what? I don't really want them to clean this up. I kind of like I kind of like it for whatever reason mentally. I don't know. You know, it's just in your head, back of your head. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, the other day I was actually standing outside a restaurant in Havana, right? And I was just taking in everything around me. There was, you know, there was a mound of garbage. There were some vendors selling fruits, fresh avocados, organic mangoes. There were some buildings in the background. One had fallen down. The one next to it looked like it was about to fall down. And then there was an old man who shat on himself. And I'm just there thinking, wow. I'm there thinking, wow, I must really love this place. Like some chick must have worked some kind of magic on me because, like, there's a lot of things wrong with it, but at the same time, it's so much fun in a way that's not describable to somebody who hasn't been there. You know,
Right.
right, right. And I mean, the nightlife in Cuba it's amazing. I mean, you can go out to a spot, it's particularly a government-owned spot, and spend maybe like 20 or 30 cents on a beer. And you know, you see a table of girls, you buy the whole table, you know, a round of beers or buckets of beers, and
I'm there. I'm there.
right,
I'm
right, right.
You done sold me. You done sold me, Keenan.
And it's literally like not even a dent out of your pocket. You could do so much good with the, you know, the middle class or the middle class salary or the maybe the low poor class salary that you have in the United States. You could do so much in Cuba. And you know, for me that it means something. It does something for me.